Sound check. Sound check. Sound check. Sound check. Sound check. Sound check. It's hi Simbonile. Simbonile. Hi Simbonile. Uhapaiva. Hi Chai Oposaiva. Happy to put my one. Hi Simbonile. Simbonile. Hi Simbonile. Simbonile. Hi Simbonile. Uhapaiva. Oposaiva. Happy to put my one. Hi Simbonile. Hi Simbonile. Simbonile. Hi Simbonile. Simbonile. Hi Simbonile. Simbonile. Hi Simbonile. Uhapaiva. Oposaiva. Happy to put my one. Simbonile. Hi Simbonile. Simbonile. Hi Simbonile. Okay, so it seems like we have sound. So phakathi sowethu deep down ikas like my friend mzimba my guy mzimba my friend icava we all together. So good news is the latest chapter of One Piece just dropped. The latest chapter has been cooked. Understand? But the bad news is that there's break week next week. So I don't know what we are supposed to do with our lives next week. It's very bad. It's very bad, guys. When One Piece is on break, I don't know what to do. I really, really don't know what to do. But I hope Blue Lock will be cooking up something by then, so that we have something to do during the week. Uh, something to feast our eyes on this week. So interesting developments in One Piece chapter 100, 1151. Oh my days. I ain't skipping another chapter any day soon. So what happened is that uh, in the previous chapters, Scopper Gaban was just thrown down to the underworld or the it's the underworld of Elbaf, which was a very very good decision from Ganko. Like she was like, let me just get this woman off of this whatever, off of this branch and just toss him to the pits. And so that was a very solid move from Ganko. And then hey, it happens that Chopper was moving to save Scopper Gaban. Hey, you guys, you have to understand that Chopper is a doctor, and if Chopper saw that Scopper Gaban was stabbed by Gango, so his natural instinct was like, I need to save that guy. W to Chopper, guys. That was a very solid move from Chopper. Like that's like having to quit, like forget everything about the battle and everything, and just go down there to save Yasan. Chopper didn't know who Scopper Capone was, but he saw a patient and as a doctor, he just moved. W chop, W chop. Like I really think he's the best doctor in his best doctor in the One Piece world at this moment. I don't think even Doctor Vegapunk comes close to Chopper in his field. Like Chopper is now a specialist in the doctoring field. So with Chopper saving Scopper Gaban, it seems like Luffy sensed that and he was like, someone is falling. And so and he senses that Chopper is there to save that guy. So and then Sanji was like, what the heck? Luffy, how did you get that? How? I'm just assuming that's how the chapter will come out though. But Sanji was like, Luffy, how the father did did you did you see that it's Chopper? Because that's a great feat. I think like these feats are coming naturally to Luffy at this point. He's just doing them as he goes. He's just living it. He's a Yonko right now. Like he's as strong as heck. Like I think this is a sign that Luffy is stronger than he was in what do you call this island? Egghead Island. I think Luffy is way stronger than he was before. I think we just have to take that into consideration. And then with with the guys talking about Luffy and everything, they're like, uh, let's go and see who fell. It was Luffy, I think it was Haruden, and I don't know who else. We'll see as the chapter goes. And then when they go and check there, they find out that it's Copacabana. That's where the reveal happens, and Luffy is told that this guy is not just any old man. Nah, this guy is like your old Gramps. This guy is like Cap, Cap of the feasts. On top, this is the Mountain Eaters Copacabana. And Luffy's like, okay, so this guy is part of the Roger crew, and they're like, yeah. So Luffy was like, damn, this nigga knows, this nigga knows Shanks from birth, and they're like, yeah, he knows Shanks. Like Shanks was there to meet Yasa on top. So with this happening, I think it is a very great outcome. Like I thought it was Luffy who was gonna save Yasan, but Chopper being the one to move to make that move, it was a W move. I know Chopper had a mission to just Chopper had a mission to do it to save the kids. But like things are way out of control right now, and I think Chopper is taking into consideration that Yasan is the only guy that can put damage to these people. So we need him immediately. Like Scopper Gaban needs to be treated immediately with his wounds. Like I think he needs to be in Loki's shoulder or Hyruden's shoulder. Like the when Luffy was training with that old man in Wano. I think that would be great. And just Scopper would be just like laying out the law and be like, use this, try to do this and that and that and that. That will then damage to the immortal guys. And then they will be just practicing it until they get or reach Emu. Because if they can cut down Dory and Brogy at this stage, I mean, if Zoro can, I mean, his slash would be dangerous to him. Emu didn't want that slash landing on him because I think it would take years of his immortality surgery or something like that. Because I don't know, we are about to learn more about Emu and his powers. So Luffy is told that Yasan is Scopper Gaban, the third strongest member of the Roger crew. And then Yasan is like, heck no. Niggas, I'm the second strongest. Which ain't gonna lie, it's fire, bruh, because we know that Sanji is the second strongest pirate crew in the Straw Hats. Some people will be like, it's Roran or Zoro, but it's fine. I do think Sanji is the strongest because he has a lot of development to do, and Zoro is almost there. I think Zoro is almost at his peak. He's missing a few things, and Sanji is also missing a few things too. But I think it will come full circle. So with this happening, they just happen to share the information and be like, if Scopper Gaban is this injured, it must mean that there's something terrifying happening there at up up there. While they are talking about this, it so happens that Imu sends out a second Conqueror's Blast. How how arrogant do you need to be like to do that two times in a row? Now I understand why the world government was so fearful of the Conqueror's Blast, because if you can use it as much as you can and as willingly as you can, oh, it's quite a terrifying weapon, because the battlefield, people are just falling, brother. People are just falling. Only those who are strong enough can stand against that Conqueror's Blast. It's only those with that Satan power of will. Only the strong ones can stand against such Conqueror's Blast. And I think if it's from Emu, it just puts it a step ahead, because we have to put it in the level of Joy Boy, the amount of Conqueror's Haki we just saw in Egghead Island. That Conqueror's Blast at the end, like, it was so terrifying, and I think that Emu's Conqueror's Blast is second to that. Not as strong as Joy Boy's. He can't be a conqueror stronger than Joy Boy. It's impossible, guys. He can't be stronger in terms of Conqueror's Haki than Joy Boy, Luffy, and these guys have a strong will, a very strong one. Like from Nail, even if they are fainted, they will still knock you out with their conquerors. That's how willed they are. So I do think that this is a very interesting development, and the fact that Luffy is not terrified by Imu's Conqueror's Blast. Nah, he's just like, oh, okay. So it seems like I have a person to squabble up with on top. So Luffy is really excited at this point. He's not scared. He's just excited. He wants to go to the upper realm, just to go squabble up. And it seems like Loki is ready for the fight too. So I do think that Loki will take on Dorian Brog at the same time, while Harujin needs to like stall the rest of the what's the name of this pirate crew again? Whatever pirate crew, the Dorian Brogy pirates. They need to. Loki has to stall. Not Loki. Harujin needs to stall them, because these guys are very very dangerous at this point. I'm sorry. So a lot is happening, guys. A lot is happening, and the last text we got from the leaks is that let's get on the lift. So how long will the lift take to take them boys up there? Because I really, really hope that by the time the next chapter hits, we just see Nigga just running towards him. Oh, my. That would be fire. Like fire, fire. So we just have to wait and see what this chapter has. Because they're cooking, guys. They're cooking. This is heat, bruh. I've never seen so much heat in my life. It was a banger. It was a banger spoiler. So I just know that with the chapter coming of One Piece, there will be a lot of lore coming, because Emu versus Luffy will be a very insane fight. Like, hey, the final battle. It's a silhouette. Like that. Oh, that is cooking. Yo, like I'm waiting. Like, pray quick next week. Fuck, it's fine. We are on break next week on One Piece, so that's really boring. But with what's happening right now, this chapter is really good. This chapter was really good. So if you are a One Piece fan, go there and watch One Piece 1050, because watch out, guys. Like, the end game has begun in One Piece, and if you're an anime fan generally, and